In the midst of grinding and fast-paced negotiation, last night, a little after midnight, the House of Representatives made a transformational change in America by voting for the largest and most impactful legislation, I believe, in the history of the United States, by passing the Bipartisan Invest Act that will bring billions of dollars in infrastructure reform and rebuild to the United States. In particular, Texas is going to be the recipient of billions of dollars around broadband, around cleaning lead pipes, particularly in the 18th Congressional District, where neighborhoods have suffered because of lead in pipes. In addition, we'll be dealing with incentives for charging areas for electric cars and climate change that's going to embrace the energy industry as well. That's going to mean meaningful jobs here in Houston, the 18th Congressional District, and in Texas. One of the reasons I work to negotiate with our friends who are the moderate Democrats, working to get a negotiated agreement to ensure their votes for the rule on the Build Back Better and as well the bill that'll be coming up, was so that Houstonians could benefit from so much that is coming out of the Invest Act that will change lives, but as well we will be seeing amazing change with the idea of universal pre-K for 3 and 4-year-olds right here in Houston, Texas, child care, which you don't pay more than 7% of your income. And one of the things that I fought for so hard is to make sure that those who missed out on the Affordable Care Act, breaking news, they will be getting free of charge health care under the Affordable Care Act. That's what's going to happen for millions of Americans and, yes, millions of Texans. And so the fight is still on. The vote on final passage is the week of November 15th, which we negotiated to make sure that we had every single person's vote. But in addition to that, I fought to bring back the family paid medical leave that so many workers who are essential workers just don't have. We're one of the only civilized nation or Western nations that does not have paid family leave. What more can I say about working families? 2 million women went out of the workforce during the pandemic. To get them back into the workforce, we need paid family leave. So this is an exciting night. I was glad to be part of moving it forward and to cast my vote for the bipartisan investment bill to bring dollars here to Houston, helping us with flood mitigation, fixing roads and highways. But I did not in any way give up on the Build Back Better. I hung out as long as I could to get the agreement, and as I should, to get the agreement that is now going to catapult us to a major victory of passing the $1.75 trillion in investment in the American people. Houston, breaking news. Resources are coming to you in education, healthcare, climate change, jobs, incentives for making life better for each and every one. And let me say this, that I've worked very hard on. Over and over again, my district has suffered for the lack of investment in housing. And so we have $150 billion, the largest amount of investment in housing in the history of the United States. We're going to fix public housing. We're going to give you down payment assistance. We're going to be able to stop evictions by providing incentives and relief for people. And we're going to put money into the housing trust. We're going to build. We're going to build back better. And we're going to give people decent housing. This is an important step to change this neighborhood, to change Houston, to change Texas, and to change America. I was glad to be part of this important fight. Now, we have one more thing that needs to be accomplished, and that is to deal with the human space lander. That is the vehicle that will help us land people on the moon. It is crucial to Johnson Space Center, and I'm going to continue to fight to ensure that we have that system to keep jobs and to keep working right here in Houston and in Texas. It's important. This is important. And I'm glad to say, breaking news, change is coming to America.